Hello again my friends, Faction Rally is a brand new event being introduced to Destiny 2 on Tuesday, September 26th, and apart from the image you see here, that's all Bungie has really told us about Faction Rally. Well, thanks to this tweet from DaringDo23, we now have a little more info to go on. The tweet was sent to DeeJ and shows the future MoreConsole area of the tower. Now those of you that have been exploring the tower will have noticed 3 areas decorated in Destiny's distinctive faction emblems: Future War Cult, New Monarchy, and Dead Orbit. Now at the moment, each faction area shares a glaring omission. There are no faction vendors, just empty space. Faction Rally will no doubt populate these areas with their respective faction vendors, and this in turn will add a whole heap of new items to the loot table. Faction armor, weapons, shaders, emblems, sparrows, ships, ghosts, and perhaps even a few surprises. Those of you waiting to pledge your allegiance to a faction and kit yourself out in their colours don't have too long to wait now. So then let's go back to that tweet from DaringDo. Like I said, it was sent to DeeJ, and DeeJ responded to this tweet with a cheeky little tease. Soon your leader will arrive. Will you pledge your loyalty? So it seems highly likely Faction Rally will introduce faction vendors to the tower, and when they arrive you'll have the choice to pledge your loyalty to them. But how exactly will this work for Destiny 2? Well, let's see how Destiny 1 did things. Now in order to rank up, for example, your Dead Orbit faction in Destiny 1, you had to complete Vanguard and Crucible bounties while wearing a Dead Orbit class item. That's a cloak, mark, or bond, and every time you leveled up you got a package, and inside that package you had a chance of getting a Dead Orbit weapon, armor piece, shader, emblem, or ship. Now over the course of Destiny 1's lifespan, Bungie made subtle changes to the way you earned faction packages. Many players simply didn't like the idea of having to wear a specific faction class item in order to level up their faction rank, and so Bungie introduced a faction badge for each faction vendor, which you could purchase for 2,500 glimmer. Once you purchased this badge, you'd automatically receive faction reputation every time you earn Vanguard or Crucible reputation. This meant Guardians were free to wear whatever class item they liked while still ranking up their preferred faction vendor. And Bungie also gave players a better chance to get their hands on the faction items they were grinding for by introducing faction package choices. So every time you leveled up your faction, you could now choose from 3 options: faction chroma, faction weapon, and faction armor. This new addition took the sting out of Destiny's grindy RNG system and gave the player a little more power of choice. And here's something I hope to see return in Destiny 2: exotic faction class items. In Destiny 1, once you hit faction rank 25, you'd unlock an exotic questline for that specific faction. You'd need to defeat enemies, complete heroic strikes, kill Crucible plays, and win Crucible matches, all while wearing a shader emblem and class item of the faction you were representing. And once you did this, you'd then collect your exotic faction class item from your vendor. Now the cool thing about exotic faction class items were the perks. Let me show you what I mean. So yeah, exotic faction class items had 2 really nice perks. The first one is Gladiator, which increased your faction reputation gains and added a unique respawn effect. Now the second one was called the Life Exotic, which allowed you to equip another exotic armor piece at the same time. Check it out, a rare sight indeed, 3 exotic items equipped all at once thanks to this exotic faction class item. Now this is Cloak of the Rising, the exotic New Monarchy cloak for the Hunter, and I gotta say, I miss it already. Fingers crossed that these cool faction exotics make a return in Destiny 2. And yeah, this was the New Monarchy respawn effect, just in case you were curious. And guys, check this out, faction weapons are already dropping in Destiny 2. As you can see, I have the Dead Orbit Pulse Rifle, 3 Graves, and the Dead Orbit Hand Cannon Dire Promise. And here's how I got them. I purchased all the EDZ treasure maps from Cade in the first week of Destiny 2, and luckily, I got these 2 weapons from 2 of Cade's chests. It's just a matter of luck really, a little teaser from Bungie to let you know the kind of faction weapons you can expect to pick up when Faction Rally goes live. Okay then, so let's give these weapons a cheeky try out in the wild. Now the weapon that I've got on the moment is the Dire Promise. That's the Dead Orbit Hand Cannon, and check out its perks. It's actually got triple tap and a whopping 13 bullets in the magazine. So let's just kill a few things with it and see how that goes. Now I've been trying it out a little bit myself, and I like the feel of it. I do like the fact that it's got 13 bullets in the magazine. Let's take out some enemies and let's see how this handles in the wild. It's just got a nice feel to it. I do like it, I gotta say. Let's see what the reload speed is like. It's a very average reload speed, but it fires nicely. It's got a pretty low recoil, and it just feels good. I actually do like this. It's probably got a lower impact than most, but just the amount of bullets kind of makes up for that. I really do like that. What we're going to do now is get to a little safe place and pop on the Dead Orbit Pulse Rifle and see how that works out too. So let's check that out. It's 3 Graves. Let's pop that on and quickly have a look at the perks. As you can see, it's got precision kills, outlaw, precision kills greatly decreased, reload time. I really do like that in a pulse rifle. It's a very slow firing, high impact pulse rifle. If you like those kind of pulse rifles, well then this could be for you. Like I said, very slow firing, and look, it's quite a slow reload speed too, but it's got the outlaw perk, so that should more than make up for it. Let's see if I can actually get that to proc. So yeah, not too bad. I think I like the hand cannon a lot more than I like the actual pulse rifle, but there you go. There we go. The outlaw perk procs there. So there you go. That's just a brief display of those weapons. Obviously I haven't used them a lot. Let me just kill some more stuff, because let's be honest, it's lots of fun. I actually thought I was Voidwalker, but I'm not. I'm Arc Strider. So let's take out a few things with this, just for the sake of it. Once I start playing Destiny, I actually can't help myself. It's actually so much fun to do. It's just great. And I think we're going to get some heroic public event cheesy going on too. Let's take out this fool. Let's pick up the loot. And if I get anything decent from it, well, we'll open that up in this video too. So let's see exactly what I got. And let's shoot some stuff in the process. Okay, let's see what we got over here. Where's the loot? Give me the sweet, precious loot, please. Thank you so much. Check it. Let's have a look. Can you imagine if we got an exotic? No, we just got an IO token, that's fair enough. So there you go, yes, faction weapons are dropping. They're okay. I'm sure there'll be cooler ones when Faction Rally finally comes around. There you go, my friends. And that, you delightful specimens of humanity, brings us to the end of the video. I really do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a cheeky thumbs up. And guys, if you want to watch some more Destiny 2 news right now, click the image that's just appeared on the screen. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, subscribe for daily Destiny content, and thank you so much for watching. And as always, a tee-hee-hee. Until next time, Guardians.